Checking in, Jaleesa Raquel on the scene for Sheen Magazine, and we're behind the scenes again for another exclusive. Tonight we're checking out Lisa Nicole's Cloud media reception for her Faces of Fashion Gala coming up on September the 16th in the city of Atlanta at the High Arts Museum. There's going to be some spectacular people in the building, so make sure you guys keep it locked and you're tuned in to everything Sheen Magazine. Hey guys, Jaleesa Raquel, and I'm on the scene with Sheen Magazine. We're checking in with Farnsworth Bentley, and we're here for a great cause tonight for Faces Media Reception, and all about bringing light to black designers in the fashion industry in the city of Atlanta. So just talk about the importance of something like this being curated by the wonderful Lisa Nicole Cloud.
Well, listen, first of all, being born and raised here in Atlanta, one of the main reasons I moved to New York back in '98 is because there weren't outlets like this that really help electrify and bring it really needs a coalition in order to really take this to the forefront. So that's one of the main reasons I went to New York, and then I went to FIT, and the rest of the story, you know, it kind of goes the way it goes. But at that time, I would have to go to Hudson News and then read all of the international fashion magazines. Now, literally with your phone, with Instagram, I can watch fashion shows live. And so I just think that technology, for one, has done an incredible job of democratizing information, specifically for fashion. And now for Fulton County to come in with Faces and really wrap their arms around it, and then also pull some of the existing people that have been a part of really making sure fashion has its due here in Atlanta. I can't think of a better thing for me to jump out and pop out and be a part of.
Definitely. And how do you plan on using your platform to just impact this and bring more light to it?
Well, first of all, I'm super thrilled that they're going to be honoring me at the gala
Amazing.
Amongst a lot of different individuals for their contributions.
Well deserved.
In fashion. Thank you so much. But as far as my platform, look, I'm going to get the word out, and then I'm going to make sure some of my folks to get the word out. You know, people talk about influence a lot, but it's really about how do you influence the influencers.
I love that.
And that's one of the things that I do. So I'm going to make sure to get the word out.
Definitely, guys. You know, you cannot speak on fashion and not mention Farnsworth Bentley. You have been holding that down for a long time.
I appreciate it.
Guys, shout out to Lisa Nicole Cloud. We're here for Faces tonight. Make sure you guys are in the building on September the 16th. Wrapping it up here with Farnsworth. Checking out.
Hello, I am Lisa Nicole Cloud, creative director and designer of the Lisa Nicole collection, and also the creative director and event chairperson for the Faces of Fashion Gala presented by Face Fulton County. So we're excited. Thank you all so much, Sheen, for coming out. We are so excited to really help elevate Atlanta's fashion scene and really help Atlanta and Fulton County become a fashion destination city that follows the fashion calendar, that creates opportunities for models, for designers, for businesses, for government. We are excited to really bring this to fruition. It's been a long time coming, and it's exciting to have all of the support of Fulton County, people from the music industry, the entertainment industry, the fashion and arts community. We're excited. Thank you.
Hey guys, Jaleesa Raquel, and I'm on the scene with Sheen Magazine, checking in with the one and only Portia Fox, and we are here for Lisa Nicole Cloud's media reception for Faces of Fashion Gala happening on September the 16th. So you have been a very prominent voice in the city of Atlanta for many years. Let's just talk about Atlanta's impact on fashion and why this event is much needed.
Well, I can say in all candor, fashion is just sort of what I am still learning, right? Transitioning from Portia Bruner, who was covering news
Yes.
and anchoring the news, to Portia Bruner, who's a talk show.
Yes.
So it's been an evolution for me. So being in Atlanta for 20 years,
Yeah.
it's been wonderful to watch the fashion community grow, get to know designers, and watch how fashion is really taking off. And how some of the designers talked about how important it is to recognize Atlanta still has something to say.
Definitely.
So I love it, but I'm growing and learning in the process, and I just turned 50, and I'm
Well-
still trying to figure out how to hack skirts into shirts.
Well,
So,
you look flawless,
Thank
and
you.
it looks easy to me. And you're
Thank
going
you.
into your second season of your own show, and I was able to see a lot of your beautiful fashions and your styles and things throughout the first
you.
season. So let's just talk about some of the designers maybe that you worked with on your show.
Wow, so that's a great question. So, full disclosure, because I'm an open book.
Yeah.
A lot of the clothes I get, because I have to change clothes twice a day. For several days a week. A lot of stuff I get from thrift stores.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, a lot of stuff I get from thrift stores. And then a lot of stuff I'll just sort of go into like boutiques. I love to support Black-owned businesses.
I love that.
So I've worked a lot with Tracy Nicole.
Love
she
that.
Has she's actually we actually had her on the show doing an episode about body types and
I
what
love that.
looks good for different body types. But I've worn some of her stuff. Blue Hanger, owned by Mel in
Okay.
Decatur. She's obviously has an amazing, assortment of things. I'm like, that's too fancy. That's too shit. Girl, if you don't get out your box and put this on. And then she's right.
Yeah.
But I love, and there are lots of just different Black-owned shops that I like to go to
I love
where I'm
that.
just like, this would look good and nobody else is going to have this on.
That is so amazing.
I'm looking forward to working with more designers.
Okay, guys, you hear that?
Yes, I am.
More designers.
But I also believe in being really intentional about trying to find different ways to wear clothes in different ways, so that I'm not just consuming clothes.
Yes.
And then wearing a couple of times and not having something else to do with it. So I like to give the clothes away, give them to donations and things of that nature, and even other women in the business, right?
Yes.
Because we're all cycling through these clothes, and it's important, I think, to be mindful and intentional of what we do with them after we've worn them.
Yeah, I really love how you put together your stuff, and all of your looks were amazing.
Oh,
so
thank you.
we definitely want to make sure that designers, this is
y'all.
your
Thank you.
time.
Thank
Yes,
you.
okay. We got to get these designers over. Y'all got to dress Miss Portia Bruner for her show, because season 2 is coming
Yes.
September the.
September 11th.
Okay,
we start
11th.
off, and we'll have back-to-back half-hour episodes. So I'm
Love
really
it.
excited about that, because that's the way we can build an hour.
Tapping in with the wonderful Frank Ski. We're here for Lisa Nicole's Clouds.
Absolutely.
Faces of Fashion media reception, and I know you're hosting
Yeah.
this great occasion. So let's just talk about the reason why this is needed in Atlanta and how Atlanta has contributed to fashion.
They say Atlanta is the city. Atlanta influences everything.
Yes.
And the one thing that they say we don't influence, although we do, is fashion.
Yes.
And I think this is very much needed. There's no reason why Atlanta doesn't become one of the fashion hubs in the country.
I definitely agree. And you have been such a prominent voice in this community, in the city of Atlanta, for many, many years. And this year, hip hop turns 50.
Yeah.
Who would you say would be an artist that you would say really changed fashion for the hip hop industry?
Man, I came up in the day where the hip hop artists created the fashion.
Yeah.
Right? So I came up in the Dapper Dan era.
Yes.
Where, you know what I mean?
Yes.
So when you would see the cover of the magazines and you would see Eric B. Rakim or Heavy D or all these people that were like stylish, and it was crazy. And then I moved into the Diddy era.
Yes.
So, I've been around for a long time. So there's not one artist I can say, but I could just say they are fashionistas for sure.
Definitely. And with this being something that's going to be new to Atlanta, we're hoping to really make fashion we're really hoping that we can put that stamp on Atlanta in the fashion industry, which we have been doing, but we want to make it official with this event and everything that we're trying to make happen with Faces. What are you most looking forward to seeing happen on September the 16th at the High?
People getting dressed up.
Yes. Looking their best.
Yeah, Atlanta's a really casual city.
Yeah.
And whenever these events come and people get dressed up, we look good.
We do.
We look good.
We do.
You know, like the song says, I look fly, I look good. Right, exactly.
Oh, my mama.
Yeah.
But no, I love that, Frank.
Yeah.
We are so excited to
Thank
be
you.
here with you tonight.
Thank
and
you.
we can't wait to see you do your thing on September the 16th.
Absolutely.
Guys, make sure you get those tickets. And you're here in support of Faces of Fashion Gala happening in September the 16th at the High Art. Shout out to Lisa Nicole Cloud.
Yeah.
And shout out to Frank Ski.
Thank you.
Sheen Magazine.
All
Lisa
right.
Raquel checking out.